your shift starts at 9 a.m., do not roll in at 8:59. Why? Because then by the time you put your stuff down, you use the bathroom, check your phone a few times, it's 9:06. We don't get an opportunity to meet you before your client. Also, when you do start getting clients, there's nothing worse to me. Everyone's a little different here. I have my feeling on a lot of things. There's nothing worse than walking in with your client. I just think it's a terrible look. I always say in the beginning of PT Academy, what's the stereotype of the trainer right now? I also go down many rabbit holes, so Lauren's got to reel me in every once in a while. But what's the stereotype of the trainer right now?
Trainers are trying to like take advantage of them.
Okay, salesy, they just want your money.
Yeah, like they don't know any another person.
Okay.
Why the trainer
Okay. No.
I was gonna say like that gym bro mentality, like they don't know anything, or like very like chill type of.
What else?
say, oh yeah, they get to be like straight like hard and super hard on there.
Sure.
Yelling at them.
Anything else? And online, if you ever had something, feel free to just shout it out. You know, I can't see if you're raising your hand, so just feel free to shout out if you have something. Anything else? Okay, I'll tell you what I think the stereotype of a trainer is. You're a young, punk kid, you don't really know what you want to do with your life. That's the stereo that I think of as the negative stereotype of a trainer. Right? You're the person that's super shape. Back in the day, there used to be no trainers. Just whoever was in the best shape of the gym was the trainer of that gym. Right? I've seen many, many good trainers not be in shape. And I've seen many bad trainers in really good shape when they know how to connect to a client. So my point with that is everything we're going to talk about throughout the week that I feel very strongly on is we have to overcome that objection of we're not professional. We're just a young punk kid. We don't really know what we want to do. So I better make sure I'm on time. I better make sure I'm never on my phone with my client. I better make sure I'm never sitting with my client. Now, some of those things may seem silly. If my client's doing a plank and I'm sitting on the box, what's wrong with that? I'm engaged. But to someone walking by, if I'm sitting down or if I'm like this, which one looks more engaged? This one. This sucks. I'm getting old. My knee hurts. I don't want to do this. But it looks a lot more engaging, and I'm going to do everything I can to overcome that objection of, no, I'm not a young punk kid that doesn't really know what I want to do. I really care about my people, and I'm not just looking for the money. I'm really trying to change lives. So, just remember that. Going back to my slide. All right. Each hour should be scheduled out. So when you come in, you're going to get prepped by your manager, fitness manager, general manager, usually assistant manager sometimes. I'm going to meet with them, and it's teamwork. What should I do throughout the day?
What's up, Maria?
He's going to be. In the beginning, it sucks. You got 6 hours coming. So the reason why we should
What's
schedule
going
out
on?
half hour by half hour, or hour by hour, is I don't want to do 6 hours of phone calls. That sounds terrible. I didn't sign up for that. But I do need to designate a little bit of time to try to go out and get my own clients.
What's up, everybody?
So breaks.
So I'm in a meeting right now.
So you get a half-hour break within your 6 hour shifts. You got to start with 5 6 hour shifts if you are full-time. Daily work. So you're going to leave some notes on what you do. So
What's up, whole day?
I'm
feeling good, man. I don't remember
You're
the
going to go in
meeting.
there and maybe you made 20 calls and book 2 appointments. That's the way to let your fitness manager or general manager know what you've done. At the end of the day, when they check you out, you can go back and refer to, how did calls go today? Well, great. I made 20 calls and I made 2 appointments. Good job. And then staff meetings. So we do a staff meeting about once a week. It's usually Wednesdays in your club. So that will be every Wednesday, usually around 12 or 12:30, but that will also be in your schedule. So point being here is everything you guys can live and die by your schedule in the calendar. You guys meet with your fitness manager before to go through all of them. Next slide. Once again, if there's anything you have a question now, feel free to stop me. PT prep with your manager, we just talked about it. You're going to do this in the beginning of the day. Some stuff you guys will be going through is your schedule. You'll hear a lot about Toronto session service. It's pretty much tracking your business, how many clients you have, what kind of monetary dollar is behind that. We'll go through supplements. If one of your clients need any supplements, hey, this person bought supplements a month ago. They're probably ready for a re-up on their protein. Bonus threshold. We're going to talk about it in a little bit. It's how you get paid. It's part of how you get paid. So especially as we get towards the end of the month, you should know where your bonus falls. If you have a $100 difference, sometimes that could cost you, a couple $100 in your paycheck from a bonus.